Good morning, good morning, and good morning. Oh man, this cough. I had to delay just a little bit because I was over here having a cough attack again. Just, bronchitis just does not want to go away. Does not want to go away. Just lingering. So I apologize in advance for all the coughing. There we go. There we go. So I am unloading my commons, and I'm boxing them up and shipping them off. CCC. See if I can pick this wire over here. Morning, Sam. How are you? I'm just trying to pull out Red Sox for a big K. So going through all this nonsense real quick. Hit that thumbs up. Everybody got their coffee this morning? That's all that matters. Do you have coffee? That's all that really matters. Well, that might be the first time I've ever seen where they're using a grill brush to remove, shave down some of that pine tar. Eating Chinese buffet. Man, you're speaking my language, my friend. Speaking my language. And this is a total mix of cards. Part of that stuff that one dad gave me. And I am literally just trying to get rid of everything except for the Red Sox stuff. Man. It just doesn't want to come up. That's the worst part. 7 watching, 2 thumbs. Where's my thumb smashers at? You got to treat that thumb button like in Casino where they do Cheater's Justice, where he smashes his hand with the hammer. I noticed that you can flip checks, shuffle checks. Can you do that with your left hand? No, so you're a righty? Oh, okay. What's up, Pete? Starts bashing his hand with a hammer. But you got to hit that thumbs up. I average 8 now. My patrol is growing. So it's a little bit of a mix. These are all, I'm just sending them off. I hit 3 in a row. Just got our new box break announcement today. Everything came in. Oh, man. So I apologize for the nonstop coughing. And the worst part is, I sit here. I need a cough button. I sit here and, I was typing out some stuff, printing out papers. No problems. Just about to pull the trigger to go live, all of a sudden it wants to act up and start coughing. It is just crazy. It is just crazy. I guess I got that auto. So he had quite the mix of cards here. There's really no rhyme or reason to what he had going on here other than he just threw them all in a box, it appears. I thought I said Jim Palmer for a second. I'm like, what? Say what? I'm just trying to get rid of them. Morning, Bobby. How are you, sir? How's the family? Well, all right. So let's make our announcements. We'll do our typical stuff. Card crew. We got a 15 channel giveaway. You just got to sub to these 15 channels. Pretty simple stuff. Go back to Wickeds. He's got the official video. All 15. That's it. Random. Let's hit up our follow the flip. Follow God almighty, man. I am sorry, guys. Follow the flip. We're giving away a 1939 Ted Williams rookie card play ball. Current flip card. PSA 9 Mike Trout rookie card. That is what's on the block. And here's what I got. I even typed out a little thing here. So the PSA 9, $10 a spot, 60 spots. Names will be assigned a random number. We'll randomize up to 1 to 60, and we'll generate the number, and that's how we'll get our winner. And to get in there, all you got to do is pay K's Cards, Gmail, PayPal, friends and family. And in the message box, make sure that you put FTF Trout RC. Okay? Pretty simple stuff. Put Teddy Ball Game back up there. Got to move spots on that. The fun part, am I getting like a... Oh, let's move my light a little bit. All right, the fun stuff. New break stuff is in. Let's do... Make sure I get the right sheet. New live break. I got a 2019 Series 1 autographed baseball, number 2 of 200. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but they sent me box number 2. And it's 2019. And for that, it's 2019 Series 1, box 2 of 100. It's $4 a spot. And we're going to do 30 spots. Now, for this one, I normally assign a team. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the 30 names and give them a number and then randomize the number. Just so if the player's traded or, I don't want to have to go through and figure out who is it, where he had the most games and go through all that nonsense. For this one, because there's no team actually on the ball, it's just an autograph, we'll just randomize 1 through 30, and that'll be our winner. It's basically the same exact thing, except for you're not assigned a team. And we're going to go $4 a spot, 30 spots, PayPal, payment. And in the address, in the message box, put your address and MLB ball. Okay? And that'll be for the 2019 Series 1, box number 2 of 200. Now, this is the fun one here. I'm excited about doing this one. I'm as excited as I was for the hat. I don't even know if I'll be able to get this whole thing into the frame. It's so darn big. It's wide. It's not even so much that it's big. It's wide. So I got a Hit Parade jersey, autographed jersey, number box 20 of 100. And for that one, it's 2018 Series 11, box 20 of 100. We'll go $7 a spot. This was a little bit more expensive than the hat, so I had to bump it up $1. 30 spots, 1 for each team. Names and teams will be randomized together. And then the same thing. If you want to get in, it's $7. Here's my PayPal, friends and family. And in the address box, or the message box, you're going to put your address and put jersey in the message box. I have no idea what size these come in. Like, it doesn't really say. It doesn't tell you what the size of the jersey is. Not that you would ever wear it, but, I mean, it's like a full size. I don't know if it's like a medium or a large or something, but... That's what I'm excited about. The baseballs, I've done tons of baseballs. So, I mean, the baseball, it's exciting. I love pulling random stuff to begin with. But the jersey, on the other hand, I'm really excited about the jersey. That, to me, seems like that's going to be fun. So that's that. Those are my announcements for now. I already got a thumbs down. That didn't take long. And then we'll go back to the flipping. Lone Star, Coach 1K. Now I need to be coach 4,000 hours. If you really appreciate my channel and you want to support my channel, this is the best way you could support me right now. Support our channel, Big K, Panda J, and myself. Watch our videos. Put some watch time hours on my videos, on our videos. We need about I'm right around 1,000. I need 1,000 hours to go. And in live streams, I get, depending on how many, so if there's 13 of us, if you guys stick around, I would love to see my thumbs up to go a little bit higher than 8. But I figure if all 13 stick for an hour, I'm going to get 13 hours. So as you can see, 13 hours is kind of small compared to the last 1,000 that I need. So I need you to, if you really want to help us, that would help me the greatest, is throwing some watch time on our videos. The biggest help I can get right now is watch time. Watch time, watch time, watch time. Need 1,000 hours to go before I can monetize for my final review. And I have everything reviewed except for my watch hours. So that's the. Oh man, I am so sorry, guys. That is like the one thing holding us back is just watch hours. I guess I should have did a lot more lives. So I guess that would be my big tip to you. If you were doing a channel and you were anticipating trying to get to that 1,000 mark, I would do. There's a nice Robin, what I would do is as many lives as you can. At least try to go twice a week because that picks up the most hours. Getting the lives in is key because that's the quickest way to build your watch time hours. The Hawk. Wheel of Thrill. Scotty, I appreciate it if you'd watch 8 to 12 hours of my channel. Do that for like a week for me. That is really like the only real grind. And I knew going in, like I knew I was going to get to single superstars. I knew that that don't work no more. I knew I was going to be at 1,000 subscribers. Like once I realized it was rolling and we were picking up subscribers fairly quick, I knew that was going to be the issue. I knew that we were going to get to 1,000 subscribers way faster than I was going to get to 4,000 watch hours. Like what are these? Every single one of these a bubblegum card? Look at that. And that's the hardest part. And then getting those watch hours. What did I do? Did I just screw that up? Yes, I did. It's not easy. So that's what I'm grinding right now. Oh, I'd love that, man. That's the best way you can help me right now. If you really want to help Big K, Panda J, and myself and help our channel, watch hours is what I need the most. It is a slow grind. It's like hit or miss. Like sometimes, like when I did the hat break, I think I got 48 hours, so that was a nice chunk. But even though that 48 hours sounds like a lot, when it compares to 1,000, it's really not. So you're just kind of grinding out the last hours. I feel like I can see the light at the end of the tunnel, but it still feels like such a major grind because now we're so close to being on our final review. Well, there you go. Got plenty of time to watch. Tim, what are the to be monetized? So to be reviewed for monetization for your channel, you have to have 1,000 subscribers, and you have to have 4,000 watch hours, not minutes, but hours of watch time. You have to maintain 4,000 a year in the last 12 months. That's pretty easy to do for the year, but like when you're trying to get the official, which is kind of a flawed system if you ask me. So if you're trying to get monetized, you have to have that 4,000 watch hours. Well, because our channel was so young, I didn't have a ton of hours. I'm sure most people, it takes more than 2 months, 3 months to get to that 1,000, and we just happen to grow really fast thanks to our great community and all the collabs and everything that we did with all the other channels and the Card Crew and Jabs and everybody else. We grew really fast, but my watch hours didn't grow fast because we were picking up, that one. I think my two biggest pickups was one that I picked up 112 or 114 subs in 24 hours. And then my other one was like 104 or 105 subs in 24 hours. Well, you look at that, you jumped up 200 subs, but my watch hours didn't really go up because They just joined, and it takes forever to get watch hours. Now, maintaining that for a year, that is super easy. That's pretty funny. You could do that easily. That just happens, just random lives and everything. But to get that at first initial monetization, you have to have 4,000 watch hours. So we grew faster than our watch time did. Now, not complaining about that by any means, and I'm thankful for how fast we grew. But now I got to sit and grind out. I mean, not even I could do. There's nothing I could do. Like, there's nothing I could. I mean, I could go live like I am. Well, thanks, Scotty. I appreciate that, man. It's like there's nothing I could do. I mean, other than just keep putting out videos and keep going live. There's like actually, as far as like getting subs, I could go out and hustle for subs. I can do everything I can to build subs, but I can't. Once you're a sub, I can't make you watch the videos. So it's like, I need people to watch the videos. God, if I could have I have 1,000 subs. If each sub can watch 1 hour, boom, I'd be done. An hour of video. But that's not going to happen. I got a lot of people, I have some subs that are just here for giveaways who really don't watch anything other than they just look for the lives, or, they got a lot of other stuff to watch. It's just like me. I have a hard time keeping up with all my channels. I have a hard time watching the original Card Crew videos. Lone Star's got a couple videos that I got to go back and watch. Wiki just had stuff. I mean, we create so fast that it's so difficult to watch everybody's stuff. So, I mean, if you're subscribed to, like me, I'm subscribed to a ton of channels. I don't have the time to sit there and go and watch everybody's channel. I mean, I just can't. I mean, none of us can. So we just, I just do the best I can. I usually watch everybody's videos at night. Like, when I'm laying down and I'm checking out for the night. That's kind of when I'll flip through and I'll watch some videos, make some comments. But, yeah, that's the big deal. The big deal is watch hours for me right now. Watch hours as much as I can get. As much as I can get. So, if you really want to support our channel, yeah, it's not even so much that they don't support you, it's they don't. There's lots of articles on it. You really want like loyal subs, ones that are actually going to watch your videos. Now I have a really good handful that they literally watch, like the second I post them, they're watching them. Those are the kind of subs you want. Now, obviously you need numbers, and it's kind of like a double-edged sword. You need the numbers, but at the same time you need some loyal fans that are going to sit and actually watch the videos. That's why sub bags sometimes aren't so great. Like, yeah, getting that number is great, but if the guys aren't watching the videos, you really aren't helping each other. Or helping each other's channels, I should say. You're helping in the sense of you're a sub number. That does help, but as far as, watch hours, it doesn't help. And my laptop froze, so let's try to refresh that. If you haven't smashed that like button, man, smash that like button for me. Let's smash out. Let's choke out the Troll Patrol. They're out there. Got me a notification. Makes me laugh. Yeah, that's the biggest help I can get is 100. There you go, Paul Molitor and his dog. They do a dog series. That's pretty funny. Guess they're trying to make you. There's a dog chewed on this one. So right now I'm just burning through these cards because they're gone. I'm tired of holding on to all these commons that I can't be like Eric and have garbage cans of these. I think he says he has in his garage, he has big old garbage cans filled with commons. It's like, what do you do with all those? And you just sit there and you're trying to come up with DIY ideas that, that I just don't have time to do as it is. I don't have time. I got a very little, and especially now the season's starting, like, It's going to be even tougher now because like we have a tournament this weekend, so tomorrow's a travel day, so I won't be able to really do anything. I'll get a video up in the morning, and then I won't be live or anything like that. I know the card crew is talking about doing a group chat again like we did last time, and so tonight will be a travel night and team dinner. Like we'll get to the hotel, the kids will swim, the team will swim for a little bit. I do let them be kids. I can't tell them that they can't swim, so I let them swim for a little bit, not to the point where they're exhausted. They're just kind of in there for like an hour, just having fun. What we call team building. And then we'll go to team dinner. Tonight we'll have our team dinner. Hang on, I'm trying to get the next row out. Next row of commons. There we go. Maybe what I'll do is I'll bag up all these like cards and put them together and like donate them to the school to give out to kids for like starter packs. Come on. Oh, that's too funny. No, I'll figure something out. And then tomorrow we have a double header. Then we'll go back to the hotel, shower, and let the kids swim for a little bit. And then we'll go to team dinner again, and then it's lights out, and then another double, triple header. Well, hopefully a triple header, because if we play right and we get a high seed, we won't have to box. Where's the Joester box at? Y'all think I'm kidding. I got a Joester box. I literally do put all this stuff in another separate box for them. Card crew, what's up? Quados, Minnesota. I need to come up there and do some fishing and hunting with you. That's what I need to do. Am I shaking the camera? I'm sorry. I just saw it got blurry. Three Rivers is doing an auction tonight. Yeah, did my first auction the other day. We did pretty good. That was kind of fun. That was fun. I have one more package. I had everything set and mailed off. Keegan should be getting his Trout rookie card today. Now that I just thought about that, Keegan should. That should arrive today. And then I had everything boxed up, and I went, and one envelope didn't fit. It was a little too thick. They wanted to charge me $4. I'm like, nope. I'll bring it back in a different envelope. I'll repack it. So I do have one that I have to. That's the other thing I got to do today is go do that. For Joester. Joester must have a billion of these checklists, because I just sent him like a 400 count box or a 100 count box of oddity cards that he collects. Egg the Wreck. Tom Glavine. Young Tom Glavine. We got 20 watching. I should go back do my announcements again. I'll do my announcements again after I rotate through this stack. So we got some new box break stuff, new community breaks. Man, these are sticky. Sometimes it's just easier just to buy the darn year off eBay. But then what's the fun of collecting then, right? Gotta do some collecting. Score, everyone's favorite. All right, let's make our announcements again since we got 17 watching now. So we got a new box break, Hit Parade. Jersey 2018 Series 11, box number 20 of 100, $7 a spot. 30 teams. We'll randomize the names of the teams. And there's my PayPal. Make sure you put address and jersey in the message box. That's that one. Then we got a Hit Parade box break 2019 Series 1. Number 2 of 200. That's probably the lowest I'll ever see. I don't know if I'll ever get a number 1. And for that one, we're only going to do $4 a spot. But instead of assigning you teams, we're just going to take 1 through 30 and then randomize the number, just like I do when I do my other break stuff. Because I don't want to have to go through, well, he got traded, this or that. It's like, we'll just randomize the numbers. It's the same thing, 1 in 30 chance. $4 a spot. It is 2019 Series 1, 2 of 100, $4 a spot, 30 spots. We have our Follow the Flip 1939 Ted Williams rookie card, play ball. That's what we're giving away at the end. And right now the current card for flipping is Mike Trout rookie card, PSA 9. And then for that one, we are doing 60 spots. $10 a spot, 60 spots, and same thing, randomize. And then in the address box, just make sure you put FTF Trout RC so I know. And 15 card channel giveaway, what? $300 on a prize package, 15 channels, just to all those channels, 15 channels. Go back to Wicked Discounts, comment all 15 in his official video. And that's it, and then you get randomized and pulled. Those are my announcements. For now, anyway. I'll do them one more time before I go off. Back to searching. How's our chat look? Since I always neglect the chat. What's up, Luke? Big K went back to school today. Thank you for asking, Luke. He went back to school today. He spiked that fever for a very short time. And then it went away. Like, he only had it just, like, when he came home. He just came out. I don't even know what it is. It was like a 24-hour bug type thing. So we kept him home for the one day, and he's back there today. He actually worked out last night. He got his swings in. He put in like 50 swings last night. And I think Julia put 100 in last night, but she's getting ready to play, so she put in a few extra swings. And she had pitching Wednesday, pitching Monday, pitchers and catchers on Monday. We had a busy week. We always have a busy week. And there's not a day doesn't go by where I'm not busy, crazy busy. As soon as I get done with this, I have to repackage that one, and I have to drive to the post office for one package because I don't want, if it was like a giveaway, I'd be like, well, he could wait. But that wasn't a giveaway. That was actually an auction item, and I don't like people that have to wait for their auction. If you paid money for an auction item, I don't want you waiting, so I'll make a special trip to deliver my one package. I'll just mail off my one package. I hope Keegan does a video too when he gets out. He does an unboxing video of that Trout card because that'd be pretty cool. I had a funny comment I woke up to this morning. Somebody accused me of possibly switching the hats because the hat went out of the frame. Because I only got so much room here to work with. So I guess when I was moving the box, the hat came up like this out of frame. And he said, I would never buy a into a break to a guy who takes the item off the camera. And it's like, I didn't even realize it did it. I'm like, are you serious? He's like, how do we not know that was a Jeter hat? And he just switched it out with another Yankees hat. Because, I got an extra Yankees hat sitting there waiting for the Jeter hat. It's all staged and prepped and ready to go. Like, that's a pretty tough hustle. I'd be hoping that I pull a Jeter hat so I can swap it out with the Hicks hat that I had. Right? Funny. Funny the stuff people think. Like, I ain't got time for that kind of a crazy hustle. But I guess I will be sure to make sure that everything stays in camera so I don't have to hear that I swapped out the jersey with, I don't even know what the top jersey you're supposed to get in there. I'd have to look. And a whole stack right there for Joester. And this, this is all the like mixed sports. There's a Cora, but I don't need it. I thought that was kind of funny. That was my comment that I woke up to today. I took it off camera so I could swap out the hat. I could keep the Jeter hats. It's like you don't even know at that time when you still didn't even know what the hat was. That's what makes it really funny. But on the plus side, if you were really doubting if I did anything, you could look in the reflection off the thing. You could see the hat literally just goes up, and I'm holding it right here. I move the stuff and I bring it right back down. You can see the reflection that there was no switching or nothing. But to be accused of it, it's funny what people will accuse you of. It's always funny. There's always somebody out there who thinks there's a lot of shenanigans going on. Sorry. Again with the coffee. My bad, my bad. Remember to sell one of these boxes to Wiccan. He could put this up in his attic so 10 years from now we could do a video and like, oh, look at this. I'd be like, I remember that. Wicked's goal is to have 1 million cards up on eBay and selling them for 60 cents a piece. I ain't got that kind of time. I appreciate the enthusiasm and the hustle. If you could pull that off, man, great for you. That is nothing that I ever care to do. I can think of 1,000 other ways to make money than to post 1 million. Like to keep posting up cards. Like you really got to love doing it. But you know what? He was a power eBayer. So that's like nothing for him. I'm sure he's got it down to a science. It's probably pretty easy. Guys like me, yeah, I fumble and stumble my way through technology. I wanted to see the grain on there. I got to get my butt over to Who's Your Bat Company and get that trophy bat. It's so hard to get a hold of the owner because it's just him now by himself. So it's like so hit or miss that he's there. Yeah, and that's all I'm doing. I'm just pulling stuff for Big K, my son. I want to get. Not that my wife ever complains, because she really doesn't at all. But she always teases me. She's like, "How long are you gonna hold on to these cards that you don't collect?" And I'm like, I don't know. I thought I might need them like to give away to people or trade. And it's like this stuff is like really nothing nobody wants. This is all junk wax. I mean, I know a couple people who collect this, and I got a box together for Beholder. He is a junk wax junkie. That should be his name, Junk Wax Junkie. So I put a box together to send off to him. He's one of my patrons on Patreon. So I thought I could send him a box. I'll probably send a box to Wicked since I'm never going to throw commons out. That's the other thing, too. That don't throw them away. There's always somebody who'll take this stuff. Even if you just gave it to a kid. Some youngster. Never throw them away. It's silly to throw them away. There's always somebody. There's always somebody who will appreciate them. Yeah. It's it. Yeah. That's it. I tried it. Like when Big K was pulling. When we first started pulling, I was posting the stuff on eBay that we didn't want. And it was like, $1.50. And you figure you basically pay, it's going to pay 75 cents. So you're making like 75 cents a card, 50 cents a card after fees and everything. And they weren't selling. I'm like, I'm done. I posted like 20 or 30 cards in the very beginning. And I think I sold 1 or 2. And I'm like, this is just not worth my time. I suppose if you put up, 1,000 cards, your sales would probably go up a little bit because you have more variety. But it just is, taking the picture, posting it, and no, it's like I could think there's much easier ways for me to make money than that one. There's a World Series for Oakland Game 4. eBay, right? Over at the Bay. I like buying off eBay. I absolutely hate selling on it. So it's just like, we did our first auction here. I did a live auction when I did the hat break. And man, that's the best. Like, I could have put all that stuff on eBay and it never would have sold. I did it here with you guys, and like I sold everything. I mean, I sold everything that I pretty much pulled it aside. I'm like, here, let's try to sell this stuff. And it went great. I'll definitely be doing another auction. I don't know what my topper end stuff, and that, like, I tried to pull the really good stuff that I don't plan on keeping. So that went well. I got rid of some slabs, and I guess if I get some decent prices on slabs, I could do it again. Look at that. I went to check the one seller that I have saved. I don't know, man. He just must send out tons of submissions because he has tons and tons and tons of slabs. Can't even think of what the heck his name is to even tell you what it is to go check him out, but I guess a video for another time. But he has, oh my God, he had nothing but slabs. Hey, he's really good to work with too. He'll work a deal with you. It's a good dive. I hate when they're mixed up. Nice looking card. So he's semi-organized. These crookie. They're sort of organized. Would have liked to maybe seen them a little bit better, but it is what it is. I don't mind flipping them real quick to pull cards for my son. His binder is getting really full. He's doing a pretty good job with that. We just don't ever have, it's just hard, not enough hours in the day. More room to buy more, right? Clear out all the stuff you don't want, and then you can start over. Yeah, I originally really, like I said, I really thought like I was gonna need this. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. I guess bit off more than I can chew. Not that I picked up, not like I went out of my way to get this stuff. That's not the case. So it's not like I went out and bought, and, I mean, it just kind of, normally what I would have gave away or handed off to other kids and stuff that I coach, I just held on to them. Plus doing breaks like, that's 70 what, 8? Yeah, 78. They had collars on their unis. Pretty funny. We bought, some wax boxes because, they're fun to open. My kids love opening wax. And then you accumulate all those cards. It's like, I think Eric's got it down to a science on his Throwback Thursday where you buy a stack into the box as like a sponsor. That was a slick move. That way he can he can open it, have the fun of opening it and searching it, and then send it off to his, to his subs or to a sponsor. That's the way to do it. That's a slick move I made. It's not easy. Like, I don't know if I just don't reach it. Like, I'm about to put the Trout FTF on eBay, the remaining spots, because it's just not selling like I thought it would. I'm kind of surprised, man. We sold 20 for the stack of Trouts, to get 5. I would have figured that a rookie card would have been the way to go, but I'll stick to the smaller cards. They're much easier to sell spots for. I thought and Eric was talking about taking 100 spots at $10 for the Yankees Mickey Mantle hat. I mean, he's not doing it now, but when he was going to do 100 spots for that hat. And here I can't grind out 60. Can't even imagine trying to get 100. But he also has 20,000 subs. It kind of helps. Yeah, Skinner. That's a slick. That's actually really smart to have him to do it that way. Is to sell the quadrants. I agree. That's a slick move. I don't do enough box breaks to do that. Yeah, I don't do any basketball. I saw you in there. You said that you were ripping basketball. I don't do basketball or football. Baseball, and I'm really only searching for Ted Williams or Red Sox players. That's all I really collect. I mean, I collect my childhood heroes, but other than that, I'm not really searching anything else. Hold on to a couple rookie cards. I do like collecting rookie cards. Take that back too. I do like grabbing rookie cards. They're fun to do. So I got a pretty good stack going here for Big K. It's all junk wax, but pretty good so far. He'll be happy. And then I'll do a separate video for the breaks. Skinner, I got new breaks coming, man. I got a jersey and a ball. I was trying to get your uncle to go to Vegas with us for the U.S. Open. I don't know if he mentioned it. I don't know when's the last time you talked to Mark. Julia's was going to compete in the U.S. Open that we were talking about. I called him up and I know he mentioned it before he wanted to go to Vegas, the three of us, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. So I'm like, hey, want to come for the U.S. Open? JDH, yeah, I don't even know how to pronounce, but what am I opening? I'm really not opening anything. What I'm doing, unless you're talking about my box breaks, or you talking about the cards I'm flipping right now. The cards I'm flipping right now is a bunch of stuff that I picked up from a dad that's son takes private lessons with me. And I'm just going through and I'm pulling the Red Sox stuff for my son because I don't need all these commons. I'm basically just pulling PC is what I'm doing. And I'm probably not even doing it as good as a job as I can. I'm kind of like doing it fairly quick. I'm just flipping and pulling. I'm just on here. This is just like the menial work that I got to do. So I figured I'd get on live and just kind of chit chat with you guys while I'm doing it. Karate, Michael. Karate. Dream Team, Mark Grace. There you go, Skinner. Kmart card. And then we follow up with a hologram, Cubs hologram. You heard Daniel LaRusso was going? Julia would kick his butt. Throw a whoop on him. Sebastian, serious about what, sir? My daughter fighting in the U.S. Open? Or beating up LaRusso? Which is, what are you referring your serious to? LaRusso. Yeah. My daughter's on the U.S. International Karate Team for AAU. She went to Scotland in June and fought at the World Championships and took third out of 20 two countries, I think, were in her division. And she took third. Came home with a bronze, stood up on the podium, holding the American flag. Brought tears to my eyes as I saw my daughter hoist the American flag in another country for the U.S. So she earned a bronze medal for the U.S. team. She now that they eliminated it from the karate, she was an Olympic hopeful for 24, and now it's don't know what's going to happen. So she's just going to keep fighting and keep fighting with the team, and it is what it is. Hopefully they'll flip it. It crushed her too when she found out that they eliminated. She almost cried. My daughter has been fighting in the black belt division for the last 3 years, even though she's not a black belt, but competes in the black belt division. She'll get her black belt this summer. She's already there. I just wanted her to get a little bit older. There's no point in being a 10-year-old black belt, to be honest with you. As long as she could fight in the black belt division, it really doesn't matter. I just wanted her to be a little bit more mature because once you're a black belt, you do have to instruct and stuff and help out at the dojo. So I just want to make sure that she's prepared, like mentally ready for that. Physically and her abilities, she's 100% ready. But yeah, do you see that? They've replaced it with breakdancing. Well, they didn't replace it, but they're adding breakdancing, if you can believe that. Breakdancing. Because breakdancing is an Olympic sport. Like, what a joke. Breakdancing. The Olympic sport of breakdancing. I brought home gold for the U.S. in breakdancing. My pop and lock was on point that day. Not to knock anybody who's into breakdancing, I suppose. I guess I shouldn't talk like that. But to hear that it's an Olympic event sounds so crazy when karate is a worldwide sport. You know, they removed softball because they said it wasn't a worldwide sport. You know, not enough countries, could do it, and the U.S. dominates in it. So apparently breakdancing is worldwide, I suppose. So let me get my members only jacket and my parachute pants going and get Turbo going. What was his name? Turbo, and I forget what the other kid's name was in Beach Street. Yeah. I've never been to the Olympics. We have a friend who lives in Japan who wants us to come this year for it. And I'm like, yeah, I don't have that kind of time. But being in Scotland at the World Championship was about as close to the Olympics as I get. Like, their opening ceremonies was, like I said, I've never been to the Olympics, but I imagine that's exactly how it feels. Like watching the countries be announced and come out to music and they're carrying their flags. It's just, exactly identical to what the Olympics is. And there was 8,000 people in the stadium. It was nuts. Really, really cool. Probably the coolest experience I could ever have happen to my daughter. So, if she never gets to make it to the Olympics or whatever, but going to these other countries for the World Championships is, I guess, a close second, I suppose, because it's pretty darn cool. And she got to meet a lot of different people. She traded stuff with different countries and it was quite the experience. It was really, really, really cool. It's expensive. It ain't cheap, I can tell you that. Just because you're on the U.S. team doesn't mean that it's paid for. Like, hey, you gotta. I don't even know how that works. You gotta get sponsors, I suppose, for the Olympics. I don't know. But yeah, we had to spend a little bit of coin to pull that one off. Brock's boys, woot woot. Yeah, Luke, she kind of she took to it like a duck to water, man. We just put her in. We took her for the trial class to see if she'd like it. Said she loved it. There's a video. If you scroll through my videos, I did a video intro to Julia, and I need to do a part 2 because I wanted her to talk. And she said we just haven't had the time to do it. But we did a video why she collects Olympic cards, Olympic athletes, and I just broke it down. Basically, so we went to this, like, after what, and she was 4, so we did it like till 5, and then when she turned 5, they were always talking about doing tournaments So we gave it a try, and she went out and won 6-0. And I went 6-0 and came home with a gold. And we were like, oh wow, Julie did really good. This is because she's a little baby at that time in my eyes. So he's about to get plowed here. Went to another tournament. She took home gold, and then like to her third tournament, she brought home gold. And finally, I talked to the lead instructor, and I was just like, hey, I'm dad, so I think my kid's great. And I said, does she have it? It seems like she's doing really well. And I kid you not, like his exact words were to me, if you stay here, he goes, you let her work with me, in 2 years she'll be a national champion. And sure enough, man, 2 years later, she's a 3-time national champion. It's crazy. And then made the U.S. team, the AAU International U.S. team. Crazy. She can't make NKF until she turns 12. The NKF USA Karate organization. We have to wait until she turns 12 for that, but that would be the next one. Pretty crazy. But she puts the time in. It's not like, nothing was given to her, man. She busts her butt, and she works really, really hard at it. As she does with everything. She's got type A personality like her daddy. That's because I'm crazy over the top like that. Winding down here. This is the last stack. Nothing decent. Not that I was expecting anything decent, but I did get a nice little stack of cards for a Big K. Ozone. Turbo and Ozone. I love it. That's exactly it. We took pictures with the Brazilian team. They were a lot of fun. Brazil was all about, like, the best way I could describe the Brazil Kumite team. They were like Mardi Gras, like wanting to sing and dance, and they're hugging her and dancing with her. Italy was the same way. The girls were all like overly friendly, hugging her and kissing her on the cheek, and almost like stereotypical like Italian. Like when you think of the Mamma Mia, give me a big hug, kiss. Like literally, it was like that. Like it was like they treated her like she was family. It was really cool. So it was cool walking around and meeting the other teams. Italy had her take a picture with their team there, and they had like 20-something athletes there, 30-something athletes, and they were taking a team picture, and they asked her to be in the team picture with them. That was kind of cool, and my daughter at that time was only 9, so that was like really cool. The whole experience was cool. Like everything about it was cool. That's the first time she traveled out of the country, and we stayed in a castle. The castle was and it was we had 100-something athletes and with doctors and trainers and everything. We had over 100 people, and so we had the entire castle to ourselves. The whole team, the whole U.S. team, was in one spot. Walking into the venue for the first time into the stadium, you walk in like a kind of like a rock group would, like through the backstage area, and we're walking in, and everybody was chanting USA from the fans that were there. It was just cool. It was a really cool experience. So I hope that the Olympics pulls their head out of their keister and brings karate back, because that's a crying shame. A lot of athletes worked really hard and working really hard to try to get to. We have 3 or 4 in our dojo that are Olympic hopefuls, and you basically just crush their dreams by removing it. And they've worked so hard for it. But that breakdancing, though, we got that to look forward to. Crosby, what's up? Card Crew, brother. Card Crew. I'm just flipping the PC. I'm looking for PCs for Big K. I'm going to wrap this up. Here's my last stack. And then I'll make my announcements one more time. Then I got to repackage, run to the post office, and do my other daily stuff, because tomorrow's, like I said, it's a travel day for the team, and we'll be leaving early. Kids get pulled out of school early. They love that. Get out early just so they get to the hotel and do some swimming and relaxing. Wouldn't be happening if my kids weren't good students. Let's get that straight. It's not like my kids are borderline students and I'm like, who cares? And I just pull them out. Both my kids are straight A students. If they weren't getting good grades, they would not be getting pulled out of school a half a day early for a travel day. And their butts would be in school doing what they got to do to get their grades back up. But I'm lucky that way. they do what they're supposed to do. So I don't mind pulling them out a half a day. That half a day that they're gonna miss ain't gonna affect them grade wise. All right. So let's. Did all right. Got some Boston cards here for Big K. He'll be happy. I'll let him flip these when he comes home. Just trying to get him facing one way. There we go. So that's not a bad little pull for him. He'll be happy. So I went through like a couple thousand cards just to pull these. But I mean, it's a decent stack for a little boy. He'll be happy. All right. Joester. Joester, did you get... I got a whole box for you. I got another box. Did you get my box yet? Speaking of the Joester, I won something? Yeah. Dude, that's how everybody's like, Joester won again? Joester's on fire right now, man. He's like winning everything. But I got another box going for you. Did Pepino, it never ends, dude. It never ends. Joester, did you get my box yet? All the checklists and stuff, that should have got there by now. And my guess is probably Monday for your hat and everything else from the auction. Even though that was priority mail, and it says like 3 days or so. I need to take a drink of coffee. I'm like neglecting my coffee over here. I got to make up more rookie packs. Those got bought out. All right, let's make our announcement here. Let's go through our quick stuff here. 15 channel giveaway, giving away $300 in prizes. Those are the 15 channels. Once you do that, you got to go back to Wicked Discounts channel. He's got the official video this month. All 15. And that's all you got to do. Pretty simple. Then we have Follow the Flip. My Follow the Flip card. We are giving away a 1939 Ted Williams Play Ball rookie card. My current flip card is a PSA 9 Mike Trout rookie card. So all you got to do is $10 a spot. I'm doing 60 spots. We'll randomize and pull a name, and that's the winner. To get into that, there's my PayPal, friends and family. Make sure that you put your address and Trout RC in the message box, please. People send stuff, and they don't put in there what it's that they're sending it for. Luckily, I mean, I can kind of figure it out, but... Hit Parade, our next community box break is, I got a Hit Parade 2019 Series 1 autograph baseball, 2 of 200. So I got a really nice low number. I don't know if that makes a difference or not, but I'm hoping it'll be nice. And then for that, Hit Parade's 2019 Series 1, box 2 of 100, $4 a spot. And we'll do 30 spots. And for this one, I'm not going to assign a team number. I'm just going to give you a number and pull a number 1 to 30 with the randomizer, with the generator. That way I don't have to worry about, oh, he's traded, he's on this team, and I have to go back and try to figure out how many games he had with this team. It's like, let's just make that simple and just give a number and give it to that person. It's the same thing. And then this one I'm really excited about. I've never done a jersey. So let's do the jersey. Hit Parade autographed jersey, and that's going to be 20 of 100. It's 2018 Series 11, box 20 of 100. This one's going to be $7 a spot. It was a little bit more expensive than the hat, but, you know, $1 more, not that big of a deal. This one I will assign teams. It'll be 30 spots, 1 for each team. The names in the teams will be randomized like I did for the hat break. And the same thing. Here's my PayPal. Here's the friends and family. And in the message box, address, and put jersey in there so that I know that it is. Anything I'm missing? Wicked. Is Wicked still in here? Am I missing anybody? Am I missing any announcements? Pepino, anybody? Card Crew, anybody got announcements they want to make before I turn this off? Feel free. Now's the time to do it. I think Wicked's got his Wicked Wax. He has his breaks going. I don't know if he's got the other one sold out or not. Not 100% sure about that. Joester, does he have anything? I don't think Wicked's with us anymore. What's up, Adam? I think that's everything, right, Joester? Did I miss anything? Any other card crew members or anybody else have an announcement they want to make before I shut it off? Thanks, Mike. Appreciate that, man. Pepino Man is going to do a update on his giveaway today, so check him out. Is that everything? I want to make sure I get everybody get the chance to get there. Awesome. All right, smash the like button if you haven't done so. Same to you, Sam. Thank you. Again, thanks for joining me and just sitting here while I randomly flip through junk wax the Michael later. Appreciate it. You guys hanging out. You guys are what makes this channel great. So we'll see ya. I thank you, and we'll talk to you the next time.